We should get that vegetable side instead of the fried rice.
Yeah, that'd have been good.
If I'm being honest, I might turn on what is it, environment audio, whatever the people can hear us around, and then if they want to chime in, they can too. Wade, you might not want to bring stuff that if you die you'll lose and it'll be important.
That's all I have, Jesse.
What is my push to talk? Okay, it's V. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will push that so that if I need to talk to people, I'll be like, wait, I'm going to tell you about a musical. Don't kill me. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you...
Walk me through this.
Have either of you guys heard of the musical Seven Brides for Seven Brothers?
No.
I have not.
This doesn't shock me. It
shocks me none.
I think it was very popular for a little bit because I've talked to a couple of people who are like, I haven't seen that since I was like 12 either. And I have not seen this movie since I was 12. So I'm going to tell you the plot from memory because it just popped in my brain. It's just like, do you remember me? And I was like, I guess I do. Anyways.
We have to find each other, Jesse, while you're doing this.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Good luck.
Okay, so... I think it was very popular.
Can you just talk in game so I can locate you?
Yeah. I'll turn off push to talk.
Oh my! No, just okay.
Well, I'm not gonna want to push to talk the whole time.
Yeah. Do your thing.
Where's just open? Just open. Anyone can hear me. Okay.
Oh my god.
So, anyways, it doesn't surprise me that you guys haven't seen this. I think it was very popular, and then people realized like what it was about, and it stopped being popular. So, this is what Seven Brides for Seven Brothers is. We start, and it's a mountain man coming down to the city. It's set in like a little bit before the Wild West. If I remember correctly, they have muskets and not like revolvers or whatnot. Anyways, so he comes down to town. Because I don't quite remember
what I look like.
Is this you? This isn't you.
No, whatever it is, it's not me.
It's dead. So if I remember correctly, I don't remember this entirely. But
are you looting?
I am looting. I'm looting a dead
right
body. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna keep my distance from you.
Totally fair. So, there is a gentleman. He's a mountain man. He comes down to the city because, if I remember correctly, his mom dies, and so he's like, I'm going to go and get a wife, right? So he's gonna go get a wife because his mom died, and he needs someone to take care of him and his 6 brothers. So he goes down to town. He sings a song. He finds a lady and is just like, I'm gonna marry you, and then she does marry him. Let's talk about that real fast because no. Anyways, so they get married very fast. It's like the first 15 minutes of the movie is he shows up in town. They meet once. She doesn't talk to him. He sings at her, and then like the next scene, they're married. So anyways, they get married. He takes her back to the mountain where he lived. Oh, they see me. So he takes her back to the mountain. Jesus, that guy almost got me. Takes her back to the mountain. Man, my brain isn't working. Takes her back to the mountain. Takes her back to the mountain to
we gotta go down to the pit, the drilling pit.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. Where are you?
Just check my own.
Takes her back to the mountain, and she meets his 6 brothers, and they are in much worse shape than he is. He's like kind of clean. He's like the sexy kind of dirty. They are not. They're all real nasty. And so she's like, this is gross, and she has like a little existential crisis and decides that she's going to make these proper young men. And she does. She starts to like clean them up and teach them how to behave and be decent people because they are monsters. So anyway,
where did you go?
Is this you? Where was? Oh, okay. So she turns them into fine, decent men. During this whole turning them into slightly better people, they're like, "Hey, how do you get a girlfriend?" To her, and she's like, "Well," and then they go through a literal song and dance about like how you date someone.
How do I find you?
It's a. Can you not hear me?
I can hear you. Like it's like overlapping, so I can't like get
proximity.
proximity.
That's got to be really annoying.
But like I can. You're over here. How do you?
So anyways, we cut to her doing a song dance where she tells them how to court people. There's a song called "Goin' Courtin'." It's actually really catchy. I hear some movement. I assume it's you. If not, I'm gonna shoot.
I think it's me trying to run to you.
Shoot him, Jesse.
Don't.
So it's a song called "Goin' Courtin'." It's really catchy. We cut to, they go to a barn raising, which is like a big party, and when they go, the sister-in-law who's also acting as a mom is like, "Hey, I don't want you guys to fight, okay? So no fighting while we're here." And all the younger brothers are like, "Okay, we will do this because we respect you." And the oldest brother who got married in the beginning is like, "Nah, no thanks. I'm gonna fight," right? And so they all go to the thing.
Did you get down below, Jesse?
Yeah, you told me to.
Yeah, I just didn't know which way you went.
Oh, okay.
Maybe head that way then, too?
So they all go to a barn raising, and the six brothers who aren't married see women who they're like, "Oh, they're really cute." And all these women are technically, like, pre-married to a group of fellas, and they have a dance battle. A literal dance battle with, like, jumping over woodcutting axes and like this log rolling competition. Is actually a really cool scene. But all this is happening in front of the girls that they're like trying to woo. And if I remember correctly, I think the Hickbillies technically win, but then they have the barn raising. And the barn raising is they turn into a competition. So everybody is given a side of the barn that they're supposed to raise.
Okay.
And they all start working on it. And the guys who are like from town are cheating. They're like hurting the brothers and whatnot and dropping hammers on them. And the oldest brother's like, "Why aren't you guys fighting back? This is ridiculous." And he's like, "We were told not to fight." And he's like, "That's stupid." And then the oldest brother gets hurt, and they all go, "He didn't do nothing to you," and they all start fighting.
Okay.
They have a big fight. I do remember actively that the brothers win the fight. Anyways, so brothers win the fight, and then they all go home, and the mom sister is very upset. She's like, "I can't believe you guys did this. You embarrassed me in front of my friends." Because they went, I didn't say this, they went to the barn raising in the town that she is from. And so she's like, "I'm getting to see the people who I haven't seen in months because I've been in the mountains taking care of savages." So she's all excited and is now embarrassed because the brothers who she told, "Hey, don't fight," all just started a huge fight with the entirety of the town. And so they get back, and she's not talking to anybody. She's real sad and hurt. And all the younger brothers are like, "We're sorry," and the oldest brother throws a hissy fit, and he goes to the barn, and then they chase after him, and they're like, "Well, she told us that, like, we had to be nice and proper to get girls," and he's like, "That's not how you get girls. You think that's how I got a girl?" And then there's a different song about getting women that's literally about kidnapping them. He goes to the Bible, and is like, in this passage, they talk about how they just rode into town and took the women. And so there's a song and dance about that, and it is just insane. So, by the way, this is maybe a third of the way into the movie. So, We now get to the part where... Sorry, I'm reorganizing my inventory. We get to the part where the brothers all hatch an idea together that they're going to go into town and they're going to take the girls that they thought were cute. It's important to know that this is happening in the winter. Because, so they go into town, they kidnap the girls, and obviously the town's like, hey, you can't do that, and so they chase after them. They chase after the brothers, and the brothers are like holding the mouths of these girls. I distinctly remember the scene. They're holding the mouths of the girls, and then they get to the other side of this canyon because it's the winter, and then he says, let them loose, and they remove the hands from the mouths, and the girls scream, and it causes an avalanche, trapping them on the other side of the mountain.
Yeah, is that you?
Mate, where?
Crouch?
Crouch.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Oh, hello.
Nice.
Okay.
Gotta get this one.
So, wait.
Yeah.
So they trap the girls. Mine.
What? Oh, good lord.
Yeah. They trap the girls on the side of the mountain. Whoa. Oh, I thought we were getting shot at. Trap the girls on the side of the mountain where they live.
Okay,
The girls are not happy.
Yeah.
Shocker. So, the sister wife is like, yo, this isn't cool, and she basically, that her and the oldest brother have a fight, and he's like, I'm going off to my man cave, and he goes to the other side of the mountain to live in a different cabin that he has, because he doesn't like that his girlfriend told him that he couldn't kidnap women. So he's throwing a huge hissy fit all winter. Just all winter, just goes to his mountain and whines. Meanwhile, while winter is happening, there is another song and dance where the girls, Stockholm Syndrome, fall in love with the six brothers. Six girls fall in love with the six brothers, right? Meanwhile, and unbeknownst to the oldest brother, the sister wife has become pregnant by him. Like she is pregnant by him, and is now going to have a baby. Someone finally chases down the oldest brother, and it's like this stand-up moment to him where there's like, hey, you got to come back and be a dad and a brother and just like a better person. And he is finally like, fine, I'll do it. And so they come back, and at this point, it's spring. It's spring. The girls are quote unquote in love with the guys, except now the town can cross and come and get them. So the town's coming. They recognize that the town is coming, and we can't go up there.
Yeah.
They're like, how are we going to do this? So they hide the girls. Or I think the girls start hiding because they're like, we don't want to go back. Literal Stockholm Syndrome. And... Whoa! Excuse me? Did you get him?
I think so, yeah.
I don't see a dead body.
Wait, really?
Oh, it's right here. But yeah, so they start chasing down the family, and this is closing it on like the end of the movie. The girls are getting round up and being like, "Hey, we have to go back to town because you've been literally kidnapped. Let's go." And they're like, "We don't want to go." And at one point, because the baby has been born, the baby cries, and all of the dads of the girls who have chased down these men hear the cry, and they're like, whose baby is that? And all the girls at the same time go, it's mine. And so the movie ends after these women have been kidnapped and essentially forced to... Whoa! We are having a conversation!
Are you just yelling at a random?
I think it was a CPU, but they are dead.
Yeah.
They are fully dead. The movie ends after the girls have been kidnapped and essentially forced to fall in love with a literal shotgun wedding as the fathers stand over the guys and are like, you're gonna marry my daughter because we don't know whose baby this is, and so, you know, your dad's now, all of you are dads to a single baby, That's not you. That's not you.
No. Whoever that is, not me.
So anyways,
Jump down.
that is... I did just jump down.
Okay.
That is Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. It's a wild ride. I don't know if I can say that I recommend it. But it's out there. How do we get out? I'd like to leave now.
Back up. Well, just where you jump down. That's where it is.
Oh.
I'm standing up here where you jump.
Yeah, there you are. Don't die. I heard
I'm
running.
you. He's just running at you. Get to leave.
He was running so funny.
He was.
Bye, Shane.
No, for you. If we ever encounter anyone, never say we. Always just say I. Never give the idea that there's more than one of you.
Good to know. Good to know. I'll forget that.